初見です。 And that gets things running. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Figo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Pull it. Here's Sané.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Amrabat. So, what can they make of this? Rafael Leao. Figo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Sané. Sané goes on a charge down the left. Played in by Sané. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Perisic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Talisca. Talisca goes steaming forward. Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And a header! It's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Gerrard. And it's Sané.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball, and he's in here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There they go, hunting again.
30 minutes gone. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through, and he's in on goal. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Saviola. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither?
And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little man. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's burst through. Hits one. They've scored. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Now the finish! They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gnabry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti does really... Great chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10. Javier Saviola. Number 94. Number 23. Beckham. Number 20.
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Header! Where? He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rafael Leao. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Amrabat. And here's Baggio. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard. De Jong! Really well taken goal. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's De Jong. Nedved kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Giroud. Oh, good ball! Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. That's good running with the ball. Giroud. It's Baggio! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were...
Roberto Baggio is on his own. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! And this This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Short changes him with that pass. Tomiyasu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.
ボイス入んない。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Rodri. Well read, nice interception. He is through here. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Nedved. Nedved, it's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. Just the keeper to beat!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Kaka. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now. Goal! Manchester United! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nedved! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a hit. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
David Villa. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, terrible pass. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Tries a shot! He wasn't that far away.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Maldini. David Villa demonstrating his defensive quality there. Real chance here. Decent hit! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Sané. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. The final seconds now. Now there's great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kaká. Oh, this is a great position. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is good alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini does well to get it back. And he's gone looking for safety. Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Araujo gets it clear. Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gerrard. Bellingham is the guilty party there.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, the ball's gone astray. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's a throw-in. Messi. Oh, important interception. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Rafael Leao. Number 19, Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And it's Nedved. Could move up a gear here. Over to the other side. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely feet. He's found a way through. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nedved. Nedved with the clearance. That'll be a throw. Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. "75 minutes played. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great... He's got the shot away! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And it's pulled back. Heads it! Çalhanoğlu gets rid without sophistication. Del Piero. And here's Vinicius Junior.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Del Piero looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Nedved.
That's going in strongly.
Messi. There's the hit! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Looks to the other side.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but...
Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And smartly reclaimed. Gerrard powering forward here. Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti, very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, such a clever touch. He's looking unstoppable. That's good play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale is herring after that one. And it's Neymar. Bale. Bellingham. Shot could be... And the shot! He's scored! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Lahm. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hoisted in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. 15 minutes till half-time. And he was quick to react. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No way through there. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Bale. Rummenigge. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maldini eases him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found a way past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guti. Oh, played right into his path. And he's onside. No way through, so back it comes. That is good alertness. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Lam. Messi tries a shot! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Information bulletin from the regional police department.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. There they go, hunting again.
Maldini. And it's Vieira. And Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu looking to penetrate opposition lines. And now they can clear their lines. Gerrard. Oh no, what has happened here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 14. Guti.
Vieira does really well there, he is strong.
Neymar. Number 23. Yamal. Number 39. Rashford. Number 25. Cantona.
Almost an hour gone.
For this match was 71,898.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square.
サイドのマンツーつけてるね。
Up he goes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Over the hills and far away, no catching them now. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he couldn't keep it down.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, that's nice. Time and again they are repelled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, denied at the last. Gerrard. Manchester United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mateus. Just no time to dwell on the ball there, and he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to increase the lead. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And he's surging through. Great hit! And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. And that has been cut short. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that is that. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
ボイスが入んない。
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Rafael Leao. Nice ball, and he's in here. And that was very necessary and smartly reclaimed. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, important interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's found a way through. That's a fabulous ball. Now it's Martinez. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he cuts out the supply. Mignon sends that a long way. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has been cut short. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pull it.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, that's a key interception. He has found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the...
And the finish! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Threads one in. Nedved. Bullet! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Platini. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Platini.
これか。あ、あ、あ、これか。あ、なんだよ、わかりづれえな、これ。
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
ボイス入ったわ。ボイス入ったわ。ボイス入ったわ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわかんねえな、これ。車線が入ってる方が入るんだ。よくわか ジュリッチ。ジュリッチ。ボイス入りました。なんかこれの、ここ斜めになんかマイクダメですよっていう方が入るみたいです。ここ斜めになんかマイクダメですよっていう方が入る。わからんわ。わからん。
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or
なんで
reputational,
マイク
is
ダメですよ
huge
ってなってる
because
のに、
success in this
方がボイス
competition
が入る。
brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that has not gone well. Baggio.
もうこれスローインどうにかしてくれよ、俺。スローインどうにかしてくれよ、俺。
Kaká. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Deftly away. Now back in possession and ready to go again. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it. And the finish! Well, there's the clearance.
ポジションがこいつ。
Ball has bounced loose now. Interesting ball.
Kaká really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
そこじゃねえだろ。
That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto
読んでる。
Baggio. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambrosini. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. We're seeing some conservatism here.
もう一丁。
He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pirlo. And it's Van Basten. Still goalless. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini. Atalanta applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but...
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Atalanta were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
ちょん。
Pass somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. Cafu. He's played him through. No way through. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Nedved goes short. No way through, so back it comes. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's a shot.
読んでるぜ。
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given.
なん
Penalty.
でファールなんだよ、
Milan
そんなの。
faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This to make it 1-0.
真ん中でしょ、真ん中。
1-0. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Atalanta have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Van Basten. Nedved. It's Nedved! Baggio is flagged offside.
Oh, it's ポジションみたいな攻め方してショートカウンター。
Ambrosini cuts it out. Maicon.
意
Maldini.
味ねえじゃん。
Now he's off and running.
読んでるぜ。
Intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Condela. Can he get it through? Nedved. Lovely feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Played into the
ジュリッ
middle.
チ。
Goalkeeper's ball.
ジュリッチ。
Cafu. To Thuram. Rijkaard. Well
読んでるぜ。
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maicon. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maicon could try cutting inside. Up he goes!
よっしゃい。
It's a goal! They have done it! They have the equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Maldini. And he's looking to catch him up. Roberto Baggio.
はい。ワンツーしかできないんだよ、この人は。
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a shade optimistic. Ambrosini. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Basten. Pirlo. Maldini. Swept in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Maicon. Pullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Van Basten. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ambrosini. And claimed it back swiftly. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Maicon. Looks to the other side. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter,
Oh!
knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And the finish! Goal! Atalanta!
何してんねん。
And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Atalanta go into the lead. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maldini.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball.
そこじゃねえべ。
Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard
変なダブ出して
defending
ん
his
な。
corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten has a shot.
入んねえってそんなとこから。
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Ambrosini. That's tidy.
That was lovely, that.
Deep cross.
なんでそんな高難度になっちゃう。
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really
muda, muda,
playing
muda.
hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
読んでるぜ。
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
読んでるぜ。
And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
もうちびすぎなんだよ。
Now it's Hullet.
ちびすぎなんだよ。
Ci sarà un minuto di
1
recupero.
minute to add, according to the board. Nedved.
はい、外でしょ。終わっちゃっ
And
た
the。referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Nedved! Oh, denied brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Could go all the way here. And that's played in low. Now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Barella. Zanetti. To Barella. Hullet. Condela looking to penetrate opposition lines. Condela, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's had a shot! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here
どい
now.
つも
The
こい
only
つもワン
doubt
ツーしか
is
で
how
きねえや
many
つ
is
ばっか
coming.
でや。
Ambrosini. Now it's Hullet. Condela. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieri. That's tidy. Now it's Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Maicon.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read...
It's Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Condela. Pull it. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's been well dealt with.
もうチビばっかでやだも
Mateus. That is good strength. Martinez. Zanetti. Martinez! Oh, good-looking ball.
なんじゃそれ
And it's Maicon. Oh, that's a key interception.
L1 がバグった今
Maicon. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, played through for the wide man. Maicon. Shapes to volley it! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Condela.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Bergkamp.
ワッツでしょ
Works it forward. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45
ああ面
minutes?
白くね
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a bere in modo responsabile. Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bergkamp!
入んねえからその
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mateus. And that has left him in a heap. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafael Leao.
何しとんねんお前
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking for the run. Decent hit!
それ
And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A case now of complete control. Martinez. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafael Leao. That has not gone well.
明らかになかっ
Mateus. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Bergkamp. Knocks it out wide. Picked out brilliantly. It's Bergkamp! Lacking in accuracy.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Nedved. And here's Rafael Leao. It's a mighty effort. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go. And somehow he kept it out.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Corner number 2 then.
Schneider viene sostituito con il numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, what a waste that one is. Oh, easy pickings there. Bergkamp with 2 goals already to his name. Driving on and making good progress. Rafael Leao.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has put paid to that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao. And he's straight off.
た。パーティーよ。何やってんだよ。ジュリッチ。
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Bergomi. Mateus. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A heavy challenge.
ノーファールだ。
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Footballing width usually identifies.
ジュリッチ。決めろや。
Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
やめます。
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
ジュリッチ。決めろや。 やめます。 ほら、DVD の9万以上に負けてる。なんだこれ。ありえねえよ。ほら、DVD の9万以上に負けてる。おもんね。 思んねえわ。ほんと面白くない。クソゲー。はあ。サイドアタックやってみようか。
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Van Basten. Seedorf. Condela deals with that comfortably. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Maicon. Throw in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo.
Baga.
Belts one. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
いけいけ、バティ。
Van Basten. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's
それは
done
入らん。
great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of the chance with a header!
ねそれ。
Oh, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition
Tries a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Pirlo is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Pull it. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Shevchenko. That has been cut short.
That would annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, good ball. Decent
何それ。
mistake. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
ゲット。
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
なんで取られんだよ。
And here's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Can he put it away? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's
はいはい、
Shevchenko.
ワンツーね。
Kaká. Kaká puts his foot on the gas. Michael. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Quickly taken.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Batistuta. Can he finish?
で入んねん
And
だ
he
よそ
looked
れ
every
よ。
bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shifted upfield. Some good work on the right flank here. Here comes the cross. And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard.
ダメだ。
No way through there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maicon. Nice physical challenge. Pullet delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Condela. And we've reached half-time. reflections on the first half?
バレット以外入んねえわ、ヘディン
Straightforward,
グ。
Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
バレット以外入んねえわ、ヘディング。Got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's
Nah,
gone
yeah,
out for a
damn.
throw-in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Also, 1-2
Every
でしょ?
single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nice one. お前何やってんのマイクお前。
It'll be a throw-in. That could spell trouble. And the ball is out of play.
お前何やってんのマイク。
Van
ワンツー
Basten.
でしょどうせ。
He's
読んでるって
intervened
そ
well
んな
there.
の。
And it's Nedved. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
はい、ワンツーでしょどうせ。
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Mignon sends that a long way. Maicon. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. And Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And that has put paid to that. Aim forwards. Maicon. Batistuta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Right, those are
That
one,
won't
two
be the
there.
last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I
That's
thought
all.
they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
ああ、面白くね。ああ、面白くね。参っちゃうもん。参っちゃえ。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 9.
And it's Nakata.
Kaká.
Spread neatly.
11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Shapes to shoot!
Il numero 8.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Milan are looking to go forward now. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gets a good foot in there. Pellegrini. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Nakata. No, it's Del Piero. Del Piero is flagged offside.
ワンツーしかできない輩が多すぎるわ。マジで。
That pass has been well intercepted. Maicon providing an outlet on that flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out.
ファールだろそんなの。
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Mateus.
はい、ワンツー。
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
ファールだろそんなの。
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Filippo Inzaghi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Condela. Cafu makes the
ちゃん
interception.
と蹴れよお前。
Kaká.
はい、ワン
Here's
ツー。
Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Seedorf. Maicon.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Plays a sharp little ball here. Up he goes! Oh, it's there! Deep into injury time! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a
もう
strong
すべてこの
forehead.
コース。
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the...
Dispatched beautifully. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
もうすべて。おもんね。
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but
面白くね。 おもんね。 面白くね。 ジュリッチ。ジュリッチ。3バック。 前行きまーす。前行きまーす。サイドアタックしちゃう。サイドアタックしちゃう。
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That has not gone well.
適当クリア。
He's gone looking for safety. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defence.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with...
何してんだよ。
Goal, Inter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Played into space out wide.
Pretty
He
top.
gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Maldini cuts out the pass. Maicon.
前下げた。
Pulisic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Kondola.
That was lovely, that.
That's very neat. Final
Van de
ball,
Sageda.
not right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Right card. That has been cut short. Filippo Inzaghi.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Costa Curta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's He's had a hit!
何それ
It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a
Jury
two-goal
cheer.
lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ambrosini. Oh, easy pickings there.
Such good technique.
Gets his pass away. Kaka. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Thuram, and he's been shifted off it. Kaka. Ambrosini. Condela gets into some space. He's found a way through.
ジュリッチ
What a climb!
しゃ
It's a goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole...
He rises!
よっしゃい
It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs
読ん
with
でるぜ
great
そんなの
stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This has become one superb game of football. Barella!
危ね
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan have scored two quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Condela, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maicon.
アリクロス
And we hit half-time. Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow.
勝て
And
ねえ
it's
かマイコン
2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
なんでだ飛んねんそれ
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
読んでるぜ取られた
Good
ぜ
read, needed to be. Stood up well to him there.
読んでるぜ取られたぜ
That's beautifully weighted. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And Rossini looking to get on the end of this. Oh, Oh, smashing header. Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills.
なんでアンブロジーニ
All
は
square in
適
the
当
blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal
超
should take
高
a
弾道
back
クロ
seat
ス。
to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have
Hey!
ourselves a real... He's got full. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
交代交代。フリット絶好調か。バティストゥーター。ねえ、ドビロちゃん。バティストゥーター。ねえ、ドビロちゃん。
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well. And
おー
Barella conjures time and space where few can. Well, what about it? Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they've got it again. Costa Curta. And here's Immobile. Immobile was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow the...
Oh, and a shot!
なんだよ、それや。
Oh, Inter! And they're back in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
早くしろよ、ボケ。
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
取ったんで取られんのこれやめてくれよ、いい加減には。
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Not yet. And he's got his crook.
Bachi goal!
Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football. Can he finish?
よっしゃい
Man! And he celebrates his 30th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Immobile. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with
オ
that.
フサクルと上がってっから左がガラケ
Clearly
ー
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked out the run. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
勝てナイスパーティ
Looking for options for movement.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
ー逆サイ
Now it's Rafael Leao. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's been won straight back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Immobile.
やばいこれ
Chance!
あ
And
ぶね
he's managed to get rid. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
クリア
With the clearance.
やばいこれ
Costa Curta. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Immobile. Now the finish!
なんだよ
He's done it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
ルカクさん ルカクさん
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Kaká. Numero 10.
Into extra time we go.
Lasciano il campo per
Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in
ア
normal
ンブロ
time.
ジーニお前
Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Nedved tries making a foray down the right. Rafael Leao. Mignon deals with it effortlessly.
They need to play this
Little
quicker
bit
in
off.
transitions like this.
And here's Batistuta. Nedved. It's Lukaku! And that is wildly off target.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team.
おお
They're
何こいつ
direct,
小上げ
they're
にしてんだよ
quick,
調子
and
い
to be
や
honest,
ー
they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mkhitaryan. Rafael Leao. Oh, no joy this time. It's a sharp pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tomori cuts it out. Pass
チビだ無理だろ
target. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's De Roon. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
ナイスア
Can he
プロ
get
ジ
onto
ーニ
this? Ambrosini.
はいマイ
I
ボ
think that's a
ー
corner. Yes, it is. Costa Curta is
勝て
there to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass.
はい読んでる
Well seen. Extra time reaches half time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on.
もう帰らんね
Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And here's Batistuta.
あーパスだった
And that was very necessary. Now it's Immobile.
無理
And the ball's gone astray. Costa Curta gets across and deals with it.
逆転
Back into the middle. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass.
読んでるぜ
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Daroon. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
危ねえもうしっこやめて勝てナイス
He has found the way through.
決めろ
Pellegrini's cross. It's a goal kick. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer boldness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties.
うぜえ
Lukaku is first to take the long walk. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Immobile is the next man in the spotlight.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Milan are looking to keep pace here. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So, the second man in line. Top corner.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Milan looking to draw level.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Rafael Leao will take the third penalty. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Milan from one behind.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Mkhitaryan is the fourth man to step forward for them.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He must, but can he? Yes, that's how you do it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Mignon must keep this out. This is match point.
He must, but can he? Yes, that's how you do it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. Mignon must keep this out. This is match point.
That's it.
Now,
It is done. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion.
So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion.
ジュリッチ。ペロペロし
And
な
so
い
we
の
reach
マ
a
ネグは。
fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper sees it all the way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is
読んでる
intercepted.
ぜ。
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Icon. And he's whipped it across. Cleared without hesitation. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. A big chance, must be! Totti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
ジュリッチ負けんなお前。
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick. He's having a go!
やっぱサイドアタックの方がいいなこれ。
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
読んでるぜ。ナイスだ。
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. And reclaimed it in a trice.
ジュリッチ、頑張れ。
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No
レッドカードを受ける。
red card.
何したん？
Milan are down to 10 men.
アホじゃんこいつ。I give up. ナイス。レッドカードを受ける。何したん？アホじゃんこいつ。I give up. ナイス。何こいつ。DB さん。何こいつ。DB さん。すごいバレージ。おちびちゃんセンターバックですね。すごいバレージ。おちびちゃんセンターバックですね。あ、 ロングカウトだし。
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf, Hernandez cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this.
この人勝ったな。
And it's Pirlo. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Osimhen. Condela. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Condela. Oh, strongly challenged there. Maicon. And it's Maicon. Yep, it's a corner.
サイドアタックの方が攻めやすいわ。Buddy!
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that pass is Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Still goalless. Nesta gets across to intercept that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kaká. Oh, he's felt.
なあ、まあパス出すの遅いわ。
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Condela. Medved. And they've got a throw. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho.
はい、読んでる読んでる。
Osimhen. It's a good
はい、読んで
possession
る。
this.
読んでますよ。
Barella!
ワンツーしかしない
No
でしょ、どう
shortage
せ。
of confidence there.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With
Buddy!
the ability he has, he can reproduce.
読んでますよ。
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Condela. He's shifting through the gears here.
パーティー
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Baga.
Now for something different.
バカ
Hits
危
one.
ね
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
え
Seedorf,
ガラキだぜ
Maicon. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
And it's Maicon.
決めろ
He gets big!
なお
He got
前
rid because he was under pressure.
And he skips past his man. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then.
こいつ弱えって
Pirlo plays it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Pirlo. Milan given another corner. Milan have their third corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Hernandez. Kaka. Rijkaard spots it and in. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells.
読んでるぜ
Well, yet another interception and a show of intent.
Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him
いいよ
an
言ってくれ入れさ
advantageous
せてやる
edge,
よ
and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Oh, smashing header!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pirlo. Smalling, very much a man of this moment. And here's Nedved.
はいワンツーね
He's got plenty
Hi,
of space
hi, hi.
out wide here.
はい
He had
横
to
パス
make
ワン
that,
周ね
and he did make it. Pull it.
バーティーはいワンツーねはいはいはい
Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pinches it off him. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Maicon. In comes the...
決めろ
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in
Tom,
the mood
man.
to take any risks.
Maicon looking to hit the byline here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Seedorf.
Shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So their fourth corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Over to the left. Tries the cut back. Oh, that's a fine
ど
interception.
こに上げてんの
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's in. It's Ronaldinho!
入んねえからそんな。
Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
逆サイフラする。
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Condela is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Baresi.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
はい、ワンツーね、ワンツー抜け出しね。読んでますよ。
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Batistuta. Mike on. Big header!
ナイスシュー
Do not write them off. Back they come. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
ペンレフリーにサイドバックかいで。サイドバックかいで。もうこれ終わったら寝るね、メグ。もう寝る。お父さん寝る。
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Kvaratskhelia. Totti!
なんだよ、それよ。
Oh, Milan! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambrosini.
Juric.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nedved. Creased it in, and he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap.
何してんの
It's 3 minutes. Nedved crosses. Referee looks at him, blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but
クソだよ、ほんとマジで
and
よ。
at the moment.
クソ TV さんのクソ野郎には。なんだよこれ。
クソ TV さんのクソ野郎には。なんだこれ。
いやー